Hi everyone, welcome to Mathemagik. Welcome to yet another chapter on area. Today we're going to talk about the area of triangles. As we can see, all different triangles are here. This is an isosceles triangle, this is an equilateral triangle, this is a right angle triangle, this is a right angle triangle. So you might be wondering, how do we find the area of different kinds of triangles? Well, the good news is, no matter what kind of triangle it is, the formula for an area is exactly the same. So the area of a triangle is always base times height divided by 2. Okay, so which means this is your base of your triangle and this is the height of your triangle. So it would be, base would be 8 and your height will also be 8. So 8 times 8 divided by 2 will be the answer to number 1. So let's get on with it and let's do it, okay? So all you have to do is, your base is 8 and your height is 8. So 8 times 8 divided by 2, which means 64. 8 times 8 is 64. Divided by 2, and your final answer, 64 divided by 2, is 32. So your final answer is 32 square yards. Okay? So that will be your area. So let's go on and do another kind of triangle, number 2. Okay? So let's look for the height here. Now, in this triangle, this will be your height. All right? And then this will be your base. So all you have to do here is find out your base, which is 6, and then your height, which is 5, and divided by 2, which means 6 times 5 is 30. 30 divided by 2 equals 15. So your final answer is 15 square feet. So you put the square up here. All right. So let's try and do number 3. Now you must be thinking this is a very, very odd triangle. However, do not worry. In all these kind of triangles, you must be thinking, how do you find the height? Now, in these type of triangles, they usually give you the height as an extended dotted line. All right, so they measure the distance between this parallel line and this line going up here, which forms a right angle. The base is always found across the right angle. This square here is a right angle. So you find the height over here and the base of this triangle. Okay, so this will be your height and this will be your base, 10 inches. So what you have to do is 10 inches is your base times your height here, which is 8, divided by 2. So 10 times 8 is 80 divided by 2 equals 80 divided by 2 is 40. So your final answer is 40 square inches. So the inches is like this and the square is up here. Okay? And now we're going to do one more before you go have a go at it yourself. So for example, this one right here will be your height, which is against the right angle, and this will be your base. The base is always under the right angle, and the height is next to the right angle. Okay, so let's take a look. All right. So your base here is 3 and your height here is 6, and then you divide it by 2. So base times height divided by 2. So 3 times 6 is 18 divided by 2. 18 divided by 2 gives me a 9. So my area of this triangle is 9 square inches. All right? Now, it is your turn to do number 5, and I will give you 15 seconds to attempt it, and then we will check your answers. And your time starts now. Okay, so there we go. So your base here is here, which is 7. And then your height is right here, which is 10. And then you divide it by 2, as it's base times height divided by 2. 7 times 10 is 70, divided by 2, which gives me a 35. All right, so you have the answer here is 35 square yards. Okay, now let's take a look at this triangle here. Now this is the other side. Now this is the base of the rectangle of this right angle, the base of this right angle. So this is 16 feet, all right? And then over here is the height. All right, so I'll give you another 10 seconds for you to try this one. So you would do base times height divided by 2. How would you do this? I'll give you 15 seconds and your time starts now. All right, let's begin checking the answers. So the answer here would be 16 is your base and 13 is your height. And you would divide that by 2, okay? 16 times 13 here is 208 and divided by 2, and that would be 104 feet. So your final answer is 104 square feet. Okay, so that's all for now. Hope you have this concept very clear. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. Take care.